as it was for the Christ. And if all of you believe, and those of you who will believe, the hands of God will be there to back you up as well. Walking this path back to love requires you to return to your innocence. Return to your childlike self. Understand clearly you have a Father who will not let you fall. And even when it seems like you fall, you're always going to have a cushion under your rear end. Before you can open up to your sensitivities, you all have to learn to recondition your mind by developing this new system of thought that we are talking about. We've also come to add to this system of thought. And the addition that we're going to add is this. Those of you who wish to go further on this path, who wish to become miracle workers, you can become miracle workers. But you can only do so when you stop exempting certain things from universal laws. You see. When Christ said, love thy neighbor as thyself, you need to learn to do just that. That includes cutting out all negative thinking, speaking, and actions. Easier said than done. You must practice this in order to accomplish it. We, the Assembly, teach the 4 P's: practice, patience, perseverance, and play. If you could do the first 3, then you spend the rest of your life playing, you know. Practice, 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 you see. Recondition your mind. Because we tell you, however young you are, is as many years of conditioning you've had. So, be patient with yourselves. This is not an easy journey. It is simple, but it is the simplistic nature of these concepts that make it difficult, because you've all been taught, you see. Blood, sweat and tears. That must happen before you are successful. And we tell you, that is a lie. Hard work and extra effort is an indication that you are going against the flow of life. Everything that is good for you comes with ease. Try it. This new system of thought will require vigilance, you see. Vigilance of self-awareness. But the vigilance is only required until you get used to making this way of thinking your everyday practice. You practice until it becomes a way of being. And then, you see, you will become a miracle worker. You will be healers. We've also come to talk about your healing practices. What we are about to say, some of you are going to not like, and quite frankly, again, we don't care whether you like it or not. We are going to speak the truths that we know of. If it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it alone. Those of you who call yourself healers, be mindful of what you are healing. Be mindful of the healing that you are performing. Healers, you see, must be well and healthy. If you have a physical ailment, you cannot be a true healer. That is why, you see, many of you who go for your healing sessions, whether it's through Reiki, energy work, body work, whatever it is, when you go for a healing, you only need to go but once. If you keep having to go back for sessions, then something is not happening. When Christ healed, he only did it once. He spoke or performed an action and it was done. You are all channels, you see, that the light of God can flow through. And when you realize that you are love, this flow happens naturally. Imagine a faucet that water runs through. Your body being the faucet and water being the energy or the healing energy. Now, if you have a rusty faucet or dirty faucet, guaranteed the water flowing through the faucet becomes contaminated with all of the toxins in the faucet. When you are a healer, that very thing is occurring. If you are not well and healthy, whatever ailment and energy you have within you is going into the energy flowing out of your body into the other. So those of you who go for healing sessions with healers, be mindful of the healing you're receiving. When we say vigilance is required for this new system of thought, we are talking about exempting nothing. And we are also talking about the denial that the majority of you walking this path already live in. Again, we are going to develop a team of super evolved human beings, you see. And when this occurs, many things will be revealed. And when they are, then the lies will dissipate. So many of you walking this path of spirit, and including those of you who are attached to religion, be mindful of your leaders, you see. Because you will only become as wise as they are. Follow your instincts. Follow that voice in your head. You see, the one that sounds beautiful. Now, we keep talking about this religion thing. There are some religious teachers out there that are attached to Christianity who have begun to implement this new system of thought in their teachings. And we're going to call their names. And again, if you want to separate yourself from this message, then please do, and do so publicly. So we apologize ahead of time. Again, you can always sue us. We look forward to the challenge. So, those of you who are practicing Christianity, and we will focus on Christianity because we teach Christ consciousness and Christianity does the same. There are some good Christian preachers or leaders out there. So if you are Christian and you want to adapt this new system of thought, then seek